Thaddeus Going Nerdy coming at you again to talk about another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes game update. We have had a lot of information dropped in the last little bit. I want to go over it and talk about what it means, what it's going to do to players, and what players can expect in the next few days. Now, just to start off, we have 2 new characters and 3 new ships. Characters, we have Gar Saxon and the Imperial Super Commando. These 2 characters are from the Star Wars Rebels TV show, as well as their accompanying ships, the Ghost, Phantom 2, and the Gauntlet Starfighter. Now, we have talked about the Ghost and the Phantom to some extent. Now we are going to see them in action, or we're finally going to get to see them in action. Starting on April 13th, which is the first day of the Star Wars celebration in Orlando, you will be able to take your Phoenix Squadron into an event called Rise Together. This will award players blueprints for the Phoenix Squadron ships, the Ghost and Phantom 2. So if you've missed the events last month, EA is also bringing back the bundles and packs stores so that you can buy the characters. So upon completing the Rise Together event, a new event will unlock, Stand Together. This event will allow you to play with the complete Phoenix Squad up to 5 times a day, with opportunities to revisit the Ghost and Phantom 2 ships as well. This makes me think that we're finally getting a combination of character and ship battles. I've been longing to see this. I've been wanting to see this for a while. It's going to be awesome. Now, another event we're going to get is the Elite Combat events. There's 3 of them. The first 2 are already show up in your event schedule. The Elite Combat event will start in a week. The Elite Combat 2 event will start 2 days after that. We'll go over the event schedule at the end of this video, towards the end of this video. Even in their tactical machinations, Gar Saxon, again from Star Wars Rebels, arrives to the Galaxy of Heroes as the first wave of Empire threats to tackle the encroaching Rebels. Now, we talked about Thrawn coming in. We still think Thrawn is going to come in. I saw a tweet earlier from someone from EA who talked about how Thrawn is on the way, but right now the focus is on just the Rebel characters, for the Phoenix Squadron characters. So Gar Saxon joins forces with the Imperial Super Commando in the 3-part tiered event. For Event 1, the Imperial Super Commando joins your squad as you face off with several encounters of Rebel soldiers and pilots who are defending Chopper Base, culminating in a battle from the Empire against the Phoenix Squadrons, Kanan and Ezra. So we're finally going to see Kanan and Ezra in action against us. That's kind of cool. In the second Elite Combat event, Gar Saxon joins your squad as your forces are tasked with defending the Mandalorian outpost on Concord Dawn. Battle your way through the Rebel incursion in order to face off with the formidable captain of the Ghost crew, Hera, along with Sabine and Chopper. The third and final combat event will be featured in our next update, so expect to see that in the next week and a half, and we'll see players take command of a Gauntlet Starfighter with the newly acquired Gar Saxon Imperial Commando to defeat Rebel ships to earn blueprints for the Gar Saxon's Gauntlet Starfighter. I am super excited to see them incorporating ship battles. Also, I'm really stoked to see how Ezra, Kanan, and just the whole Ghost crew will face off against us. It's one thing to use the crew as support characters, but we're finally going to see them maxed out, starred, and fighting against us. We're really going to see what they look like in combat for one of the first times, and I, for one, am very excited to see them. Now, as I said before, there's going to be new packs and bundles in addition to the repeated packs and bundles. This is where EA makes its money. They provide packs and downloadable content so that players can spend a little bit of cash, right? Something like 1% of all players spend money on the game. Now, 1% of what, like 5 million that EA has subscribing to this game right now? Still quite a bit of money. And then you have those small few who spend thousands of dollars on leveling characters. Now, the new packs and bundles, you get an Elite Combat Gar Saxon pack with its accompanying bundle, an Elite Combat Imperial Super Commando pack, as well with a Super Commando bundle. We're going to get a Rise Together Ghost pack, as well with a Rise Together Ghost bundle, and then we're going to finally get a Phantom 2 pack with Phantom 2 bundle, and a Gauntlet Starfighter pack with a Gauntlet Starfighter bundle. With the character packs, we're going to get character shards, as well as credits and ability mats. With the character bundles, we're going to get character shards, credits, XP droids, and ability mats. With the ships, we're going to get building mats, enhancement droids, and prestige points for your capital ship. That's going to be kind of nice. With the bundles, we're going to get ships, ship blueprints, building mats, enhancement droids, and ability mats. Now, other things that have come out, the TIE Reaper and Kylo Ren's command shuttle have been added to the Fleet Mega Pack. So if you've been buying those, if you've been saving your shards for those, 2,499 crystals, which is about $20, a little more than $20 I think. But if you've been saving your crystals for it, you know, not a terrible pack. We've also seen K2SO moved out of the rotation for the shard shop to make way for Krennic, Death Trooper, and TIE Advanced. Now, the TIE Advanced will also be featured in the Fleet Shipment. The Fleet Shipments. They've had some bug fixes. One of the cool things that we've seen from this post is the what's ahead. Now, they did this last time to kind of tease what we're going to be, what's going to be happening. But it says the Empire goes on the offensive, veering their forces for the second pass. Now, veering could be Veers. Maybe we're going to get a second attempt at Veers. Character development, he hasn't been super useful. I've seen some videos with Veers put in with Zader and Sidious, Zaded out Vader and Sidious, and he's actually pretty good in a team like that. But maybe we're going to get a second attempt at that. If not, maybe we're getting a new event. Finally, it says beep, beep, boop, beep. Now that is clearly an indication that R2-D2 is on his way. We are potentially going to get him in either a Yoda-style battle or Palpatine-style battle, or maybe just a character event. I do think since it's R2-D2, we're going to see him more likely in a Yoda-style battle than a character event. I just think that he's definitely going to be one of those characters that is going to be useful. We don't have a ton of droids right now, but I think that that's what we're going to see. Now, other important things to know, we are going to get a double drop. Now, I believe this is going to start in correlation with Star Wars Celebration Orlando. That's kind of why they're doing this right now. Anyways, save your crystals. Definitely spend them for ranking up those characters that you need to get up. I'm currently working on Geonosian Shoulder. I know I should have worked on it before, but I didn't. When you get double drops, you're going to be able to really farm out those characters that you've been trying to get for a really long time. It won't increase the drop rate, which is about 30%. 1 in 3 usually drops. Now that has been a lot of information to digest. April is going to be a fun month for the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes games. I would love to see for May the 4th something, or for Earth Day, so a cheaper crystal pack. We saw it last year. For Earth Day that's coming up in May, I'm hoping that we're going to see new Ewoks introduced. I want Wicket. I want Logray. They were awesome characters. I love my Ewok team. I think they're great. They're a little useless right now, but I still love them. We also have a link to the Amazon Music Unlimited. There's a free trial sign up for the month of April. If you sign up for this free trial, our channel gets supported a little bit. Please help support us. Subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share us with your friends, leave a comment in the section below. Please tell us what you think about all this information. Also, you can check us out at goingnerdy.com. As always, this has been Thaddeus. Stay nerdy, my